Hey guys, what's up? So, something I've been thinking about, uh, people who have belt rankings that don't match their skill level. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes it's just something that can't even be helped. Like, I know a guy, he's a purple belt. The guy's been tapping purple belts, brown belts, and black belts since he was a blue belt, and it's awesome. um, I won't use his name on here, but he knows who he is. He's a good friend of mine. Well, sometimes that happens. If you don't have a gym to train at, like a home gym, somewhere that you can represent in a tournament or something, it's going to be like that sometimes. Well, a lot of these people, they get accused of being a sandbagger, and it's not because they are intentionally not ranking up, it's just they don't have the option to. Like maybe they travel a lot and they don't have a gym that they can call their home or something like that, or they don't train somewhere long enough. Those people can be pretty awesome, pretty interesting. I would definitely train with some of them if given the opportunity. Well, some examples include, Kazushi Sakuraba. He was a catch wrestler for a long time and a pro wrestler in Japan, but he had no skill. He had no ranking in any martial art whatsoever. But he was an amazing grappler, still is. He just launched a grappling promotion. Well, he had no ranking whatsoever. Um, a lot of high level UFC guys, no belt rank whatsoever, but have dangerous ground games. And some of them, they have a belt rank in a martial in like jiu-jitsu or whatever that really doesn't match their skill level. And that comes from a few different reasons. And a lot of them just don't care. Honestly, I know it's easy to say, but sometimes ego and pride can get in the way. Just train. Just train. If you're a blue belt for 10 years, who gives a shit? If you're a purple belt for a year, I mean, that means you're a prodigy, but, who cares? Just train. But, yeah, sometimes people look at that in a negative light. I think it's great because it means there's going to be a higher standard to be held for that belt level. Me, sorry about that. I think I think it's a good thing because it kind of weeds out, it weeds yourself out. Like I know how they say jujitsu kind of is a douchebag filter, and the people that are going to quit, they're going to quit regardless. And sometimes people will train for a little while, get that blue flu, and then they drop off. Well, the guy that's been a blue belt for like 4 years trains when he can, and when he does, he trains hard or just as much as he can. Maybe he works a long job, maybe he has two or three kids, or he has a lot of responsibilities. Hey, the fact that he's still training is amazing. And sometimes belt don't mean anything anyway. So don't get hung up on being stuck as the same belt for a long time. You know, I mean, Kazushi Sakuraba, he didn't have a belt rank whatsoever. One of the best grapplers on the planet. Um, a lot of MMA guys, they don't have belt ranks in anything, or if they do, they have kind of a low belt rank. Like TJ Dillashaw, he's a blue belt. Guy ain't a blue belt. He's much more dangerous than a regular blue belt. Chad Mendez, no belt rank whatsoever. He defeated Jeff Glover. And let me think. Habib, no jiu-jitsu belt. I mean, he's a judo black belt, but still, that's pretty scary. A lot of catch wrestlers. Catch wrestlers are some of the most dangerous grapplers I've ever encountered. They don't have a belt ranking system. They just train. And that's what I think a lot more like you need to see a lot more of in jiu-jitsu because there's a lot of nogi guys that are like that. They might have trained in the gi for a while, might have rank in the gi, but they prefer no gi. There's some guys that start out training entirely no gi, never develop a belt ranking, but they can make a black belt sweat when they roll. So, it's awesome. But basically, don't let belts get to you. Don't let the whole Creante, gym hopper mentality get to you. Just train. End of the day, we're all doing what we enjoy. All right, take it easy, guys.